Utah's most accurate forecast with Thomas Geboy. Weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
All right, with some activity on the way, let's head over for another look at the weather.
What can we expect, Thomas?
Yeah, so down south we have that elevated fire risk in the northern half of the state. We have the wet weather potential, all because we have a system that's working its way across the Beehive State. This is going to result in cooler temperatures by our Friday. Then for our Saturday, we should get some beautiful weather ahead of what could be more unsettled weather to end the weekend and start early next week. But in the northern half of the state, we are looking at also thunderstorm potential along with the chance for some valley rain and mountain snow. You see, this general thunderstorm category goes down to the Salt Lake and Davis County line. Now, I think that we could actually see a few rumbles of thunder a little bit further south than that, possibly as far south as Utah County. But as you make your way up to Cache Valley and into southeastern Idaho, there is a marginal risk for severe weather for the rest of this afternoon into tonight. A marginal risk is a level 1 out of 5 when it comes to the severe outlook scale, and it means there's a small possibility, but a possibility nonetheless. And if we are to see strong to severe storms, the main concerns there would be heavy precipitation, hail, gusty winds, and lightning. So in northern Utah, the fact remains as you head out for this afternoon into this evening, maybe just keep your eyes on the skies just in case, as we will have that wet weather potential. And we're already beginning to see a little bit more of wet weather finding its way onto the radar as everything is working its way more or less from south to north. Even have a thunderstorm that's near Malad City that continues to drift off towards the east. So as we see the atmosphere moisten up, we're likely going to see more wet weather filling its way in, because to this point, with a lot of dry air at the surface, it's taking a little while for the moisture to overcome that dry air. Let's begin the futurecast at 6 o'clock. And as we go throughout the next couple of hours, this particular futurecast actually has a good amount of shower activity along the Wasatch Front. This is kind of pinpointing the Salt Lake Valley into Davis County. But this is, again, a forecast model, so this could be a little bit further south, a little bit further north, but it's also showing some thunderstorm activity up towards Cache Valley. And then as we go into tonight, valley rain and mountain snow, winds will start to switch out of the northwest, cooler air will start to move in. We could see the snow line potentially drop to some of the benches where we could find some accumulations up in our mountains in northern Utah, while it continues to stay on the dry and breezy side down south. And then as we go into tomorrow afternoon, that system starts to pull away, and then we'll be looking at drier conditions by Friday afternoon into Friday evening, and then that will lend itself to a beautiful Saturday. In the meantime, here's a view from Syracuse looking towards Antelope Island, and you can actually see what I've been talking about here, where you have a little bit of virga off in the distance. It wants to reach the ground, but it's just going to take a little while for that dry air to kind of erode with that wet weather around. Meanwhile, in Bryce Canyon, plenty of sunshine, and those winds are definitely whipping down in southern Utah. It is going to be a breezy evening into tonight, but those winds will start to die down by the overnight. And overnight lows in northern Utah going to be a lot cooler compared to what we saw last night, with an overnight low in the lower 40s, only climbing to the upper 50s tomorrow. And even down in southern Utah, you're going to see a change of pace with a daytime high of only 61 in Cedar City and 79 degrees in St. George. So temperatures will be cooling off about 5 degrees compared to what we saw for today in southern Utah, and a lot more of that in northern Utah. But then we're warming right back up going into Saturday before another cool down potentially Sunday, and then Tuesday as more storm systems could find their way into the Beehive State. As for St. George, breezy conditions for our Friday, and then warmer for our Saturday and Sunday. But Sunday does look to be windy across the southwest desert, and that could bring more fire concerns. Then along the Wasatch Front, chance early for our Friday, dry and pretty seasonal for our Saturday. Then the chance of rain showers on Sunday and Tuesday as our temperatures go up and then right back down going into our Tuesday.